first look as they come head-to-head, locking horns. Nico against his old squad. Carrigan getting to try and take on what is a bit of a storied partnership between the two of them. Now on either sides of the server.
It's a biff here.
It is certainly a biff, Sponge. We've got two in the apps. I've never called you Sponge. That feels weird.
Cold's hanging around for this. Doesn't want to back on down here. Brokey still towards end of holes.
Yeah,
warning shots from both sides.
Perfect weapon for the trade. He gives it a go. Great stuff from Brokey. Gets away with it as well.
Oh, Nade's done a chunk of damage there to Jax. So good utility usage here. Stalls out into a 4-on-4 now.
Okay. It's a lot of responsibility.
P250 versus USP on this peak.
They're counting on him. They're counting on Nico to find a way in. They're going to be the headshot, just a little one into the fingertips.
Brokey just had a bit of a look in there from short side as well. Now they're dipping on back. Carrigan's in rotation back towards the B bomb site. Rain still was just over towards the top of Banana. So this is a passive hold here from FaZe.
Yeah.
They've given up all info.
It's cool though. Carrigan's playing flex, rotate, but he also flashes if Twist calls for the long info. So they've got a pretty strong setup here. It does look like it will be the A finish, in which case, will they go long or will they take short?
Nexus still has this smoke and flash. Lots of places he could use this. He's actually pivoting back now for an arch side smoke.
That's going to lock Twist. He's into a decision. Left or right, bro?
He can focus sight. Carrigan has arch now. Ooh, he's playing in the smoke.
Oh, chances and a great tap. Just 2 clicks of the mouse and Hunter dead. Jackson mini pit. Nico trying to open up the account, and he has done enough, at least to try and find a way into the round. Bomb to be retrieved. No time. Go down.
After the time?
Yeah.
Give it a crack?
Seems like a possibility. There you go. It doesn't get the bonus. You can see $450 in the bank for Nico, just hoping to go down, and he does, but this time after time. So punished, FaZe will take the pistol. Now, last time we saw FaZe open up with a pistol, they struggled with the second round conversion. Bit of a role switch, though.
Yeah, I think here with Nico, only $450, unless somebody drops him a deagle, they might even opt to just take a bit of an eco here.
Give it a full...
Okay.
No, not allowed. Not allowed.
He's not going to have enough money next round to buy anything big, right? He won't be able to get into the AK next round, so Nico's taking a little bit of a small investment here, see if he can make something out of nothing. It will be 4 Glocks alongside of this.
Ooh, the blue theme, though, Chad, I have to give it a review. I'm loving the sticker work into the gloves. The contrast with the light blue theme and the black, a complementary color. Thank you for the inspect. That's 2016.
Only 204 kills on it, though. Got to work on that, I think, with his stat track. Undertow.
The water elemental, probably one of the oldest Glock skins I seem to remember. Seen a lot of those. The fire elemental P2K, hideous. And now they're advancing up through the apps. They are just hoping and praying. Those double Glock dinks. I don't know if they're going to go through the smoke. I think that might just slow them down, shave another 15 seconds off the go.
Yeah, milk a bit more if they can. The plant would be great. That's one way that they can help Nico out going into round number 3.
3 here, though, Chad. I don't see a world where you get 3 conversions off of Glock dinks.
Not without any flashes. They're going to need an entry straight onto Twist here. So more utility being limped on out. 45 seconds left. Still pausing. Twist not looking for info. Staying very stoic in this one.
Oh, okay. Here it comes. And we're off into the slew of bullets. Damn, that looks clean. Zauber from Twist, 7-0. That's a lovely bit of stat padding. Clean, tidy, and completely nullifies any of the potential for that bomb plant.
With how crisp those last couple were.
These bursts. It just looks so snappy. Oof, oof.
Did he change the burst fire? Because it was 3 bullets every time.
I think he just has that control.
Okay, human burst fire on Twist over there. Now the guns will come out. You can see Nico operating with a deagle. Didn't have that lost bonus. Won't see him netting up with an AK-47 right now, but the buy on the other side is not fantastic. So G2 going into round number 3. They do have the better weaponry. Utility will lie with FaZe. They even have 2 kits to work with here. Passive scenes not wanting to take any early damage with this default spread. So Halls and Boiler being prioritized over Banana here as Rain will be pushing on down and clearing that out for the defense. Ooh.
God, that could have ended horribly for Rain.
Yeah, now he has to jump peek, so will just find himself spotting for info as Carrigan rotates over to bolster this A defense. G2 can pop back and get Banana control whenever they would like. They're putting pressure on Halls early. That's going to make Twist throw out a bunch of his nades. Boiler clear, Halls clear. Top mid and Banana still to be taken for information here. But we've loved this position from Cold Zero. playing in trash. He always peeks for info late. This has enabled a lot of quick rotations for FaZe.
Again, Carrigan CT side has all the pieces in the right place. The util does take away a lot of vision. Cold usually a real impact player from that trash corner. But now it seems like FaZe is starting to realize what's up.
There at least.
They're rotating in time. Boost? Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. And they're so quick. They're already trying to cross. Quick reactions. Jax does go down. Combined with the MP9 spray. This is a chance. A very big one from Rain, and his first frag is a crucial one. NiKo cannot set up in new box.
Oh, Cold
lines them up, knocks them down like Skittles. FaZe Clan 3, G2. Absolutely nothing to show for their map pick just yet.
Yeah, it's because we had so many bodies on that B site, or at least rotating to from FaZe. They knew they could stay janky and fight like this because they killed one player towards spawn, Rain showed himself over towards Coffins, and at that point, Cold, he's able to just appear, get a couple of easy kills or make it look easy. 3 huge frags with the FAMAS there, and now the scoreline 3-0. Brokey getting fired up. That's what we want to see. A little bit of heart on the sleeve here as G2 will now just be down to the Deagles. Now, NiKo didn't have a gun, right? So let's see if next round with a full gun round, G2 can be a little bit more threatening.
I can't believe the ramifications of that pistol round finish have still been felt. Now, and fortunately, he is equaled out with the squad.
They went from FAMASs and SMGs to now an AWP, 3 AKs, and Carrigan still on a UMP. So things are looking very good over there for FaZe.
It is the dream start.
And they have 3 players postured over towards Halls, Balcony, and the short side. Brokey playing for info from there. So the rotation towards B will be late. That means Carrigan and Co have a lot of work to do here. Rain still has Molly.
Is this the safest of all setups? So Rain just basically takes a shot. If they're pushing, Carrigan drops the smoke on his Q. Has he got just a lineup jump throw from here?
I'm curious to see where he is going to throw. I think you'd be bang on there.
That's pretty spicy.
You don't want to give him too much room, especially with these pistols.
Exactly. When it's on these Deagle rounds where one frag can ruin everything, he can just jump throw and smoke it on the Q of Rain. About the 50-second mark, he's chosen to deploy that, and with the partnership over on A, there's 3 CTs established there. The bomb, however, is maneuvering to join at the top of Banana.
They've just been slowed down arch side as well. That Molly's going to burn for 7 seconds. Still 35 on the clock, so forcing the issue here, G2.
Yeah, Cold's forcing the issue. He actually wants to fight. Oh, and he's been caught out. That's a frag. It's the first for G2, and they can work on what could be the banana wrap.
There's only 24 seconds. They should be hightailing for a mid to B, but they're going back for an A pincer here. Twist needs to deliver from pit.
Okay, crossfire established. It's Twists and Brokey. 15. Get ready. Here it comes. Evades the flash, holding a quite passive line, and it's enabling him to throw bullets in. They are pressuring onto Brokey, and he gets 2 with 1. A buy one, get one free special on Brokey's AWP shot. That is lovely. And another one put on the board for FaZe. Did feel like a lot of pressure after the back of just Cold's death, but tidy.
It's insane to me how much room FaZe are giving up. They did the same thing CT side of Nuke, right? They were giving up a lot of secret control, and it's not normal that you're seeing like a FaZe clan shy away from certain fights, but they know who's on the other side. NiKo, Hunter with their Deagles, ripping heads off left, right, and center, playing it safe, playing it passive, and now the guns will come out. NiKo into that Krieg. SG, the scope. Gonna help him lock down some territory on the map, and Carrigan still operating with a UMP. Banana. Nades get flung out in that rally as Cold takes a pick towards mid. Nobody home, nobody fast. Just posturing in the early stages here. And a 3-man setup towards B, enabled by Carrigan's flash.
And look at the chance it presented. They do well to evade. Rain wants to stick around, and I think he's just about gotten away. Oh, Jax, my lord. Gets brought down to 5 HP.
They used a lot of utility over towards B here. They still have these smokes, but if they decide to pop through, big problems for Carrigan and Rain. Brokey's rotated back now. Banana control completely under the remit right now of G2 Esports. Hunter's dealing with this second mid push. Nobody home. Bit of a front sight smoke. There's 3 players on the B-bomb side again. FaZe are doing a good job.
They've got 4 smokes to throw, though, so regardless, they're throwing out that Fnatic smoke. It has baited out the CT util. Flash as it fades. Carrigan wants to get info, and he's found more than info. It's death. His demise sealed by Jax. And a 4-on-4 established as here comes the go. Rain, anti-flash, ready to swing out on an elevated position. Good play, just the one. And a missed shot from Brokey between the two of them cost him his life. Jax finding more impact. He was the one on 5 HP for both of these frags. And that is spelling the first for G2.
The save, yeah. So that was quite a simple approach, right? I like that from Carrigan. Unfortunately, blindsided, didn't quite check the corner, didn't get the kill on the flash push. And because of that, G2 are in this one. So here's the replay. Jax playing anti-flash, tucked on in, grabs the first. Even able to push on there and take down Brokey, right? Brokey pins the back of the side with the AWP. If he misses his first, it's unlikely he can re-peek for that second shot. Goes on down. Bomb's still ticking away here. Interested to see if FaZe mix it up and all and go for any more banana aggression because it's been quite timid. We did see Rain push down that one round with a couple of bullets through the smoke, but nothing too much more. They're more than happy to harass towards the top. Bomb will finally detonate, and there we go. Buy's going to be fine, right? You heard me mentioning Carrigan still had a UMP, so he's got 7.9k. They can drop Brokey and AWP. He can even afford his own on 6.5. Just depends on how they want to manage the cash. But it's important for FaZe to bounce back immediately, right? G2 with this plant, they're starting to work on an air bank as well. Nexer and Amanek yet to frag. As soon as everybody gets activated from G2, going to be much more of a tall task for FaZe to defend. Kits are out, rifles are in, Buy looking good, and we have another full gun round. Has been a lot of wait and see what happens within these early stages on the default spreads. Carrigan, he's pushing down. This is a change of pace. Very
big change of pace, but he's peeking into a Krieg. He's found him off the back of Cold's flash, and Cold continues to contribute. Oh, and even Nico's in trouble. Carrigan has caused complete jeopardy for the boys of G2. What are you supposed to do? Hunter, perhaps the element of surprise. Carrigan is returning to middle. And that's the gap he could have tried to pip, but already, look at that, 2 incendiaries towards his location. Make it a third as well. They are not going to let that apps have any impact as they rejig, let the dust settle, and establish into a 3-2 split. The luxury of finding early frags.
We've seen them on Nuke be in these number advantages phase, and then it all fall apart because they give too much room. This time they're clamping down on top mid. Twists under the porch. Carrigan tucked in towards Trash. Rain still playing for banana information, so this is very good for FaZe to get their 5th round.
You smoked off apps, you smoked off mid. You have to take a look at B, and that's what these boys are ready for. T-Smoke, he's trying to do the move. Oh, finds a nice elevated position just to at least threaten and corral them back towards the A site. 40-second mark, the smoke starts to fade. It's time for a decision. Smoke A, will there be bullets behind it? Seems so, with a flash like that from Nico. Carrigan just has the perfect timing, doesn't have the perfect placement of his crosshair. Wrapping into A now. Hunter is a threat. Twist has been great. Brokey, though, with the AWP. Unlikely to replicate the same double he found last time. It's Twist, though. 10-0. Finally concedes his first. Brokey missing his shot. Amanek looking good, looking threatening if he could just find this jewel, but Brokey too comfortable. Close quarters AWPing converts phase 5. And now G2 back to the drawing board.
Quite hard to unravel Brokey and Twist late. We've seen them twice now in this crossfire. This time over towards the bike position and thrust forward. Twist gets the first, takes the pressure off. Brokey here just has to dance around to delay, even finds the kill. And, well, another big round for FaZe. So scoreline 5-1. Money decent for another G2 buy. They can maintain the threat of the purchases. It's enough to get AKs out. If Jax needs to, he can go into a Galil. This is where we might see a G2 pace change. I think here it has been very, slow, feel them out, see what they're aggressing us with. Well, that round it was quite aggressive. His Twists on the balcony. He did change to burst.
It was burst?
Well, it's either maybe the Glocks changed to burst. I definitely
heard that you shift.
Yeah, so it could have been the Glocks, could have been Twists. I'm not sure exactly, but either way, beautiful stuff. The FAMAS is getting a lot of action here in the early stages. Of
even the FAMAS or Galil gang, if you had to choose.
Probably Galil.
Galil gang?
I think just the extra bullets, because my aim's terrible, right? Those extra 5 can be a bit of a lifesaver.
My problem is committing to Galil sprays when I haven't taken the time to master the Galil spray.
That is always a problem. Pull down, close your eyes and hope.
Yep.
Well, maybe that's what Jax was thinking. He's dead already. Hunter might be able to upgrade himself away from his Galil, but the number advantage for FaZe immediately, just off of some nice utility. They even have Cold Zero still in swing over towards B. So FaZe are more than happy to operate 2 players over towards A.
This is perfect. The flash comes in just as Nexer and Hunter turn the corner. No vision, no hope, and another double entry for the CT side. They have completely nullified G2. What are you supposed to do now? There's smokes, there's bullets. The map control is lost. Nico and Amanek tasked with a, well, completely impossible scenario.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to think of this right now with a minute on the clock. The thing is, I don't want to sit here and say they have to save, but how are they meant to get back in? They didn't make any room. They didn't make any headway. They're still complete mid control. Brokey's posted up. They're not too worried about mid whatsoever. They've kept 3 players over towards B. That's how comfortable FaZe feel across the map right now, that they're happy to keep 3 players over towards Banana.
And the first frag is found. They tried to flash Carrigan in for info, and, well, they got more than they bargained for.
Interesting now, though.
Yeah, accelerating towards Brokey's position. And if he doesn't hit that shot, it's a different story, but he is too comfortable. Brokey, 2 quick flicks, contains the mid, and converts the 6th. G2 around that 5K region, a bit light on Hunter, 3.4 for him to piece together a buy.
I think if I'm G2 right now, I would consider a Tech 9 or a Mac 10 scenario and just some aggression, right? Either really fast boiler and halls control, maybe even pop through a mid smoke, or try and take that fight top Banana. Just because right now with these AKs, you're not getting presented with the fights you're looking for. And they have lightly invested here. Amanek with the Mac 10, pistols on the other 4, and utility back down middle here from Twist. So it doesn't look like a faster approach like I was mentioning, but they can be a little bit more reckless. Quick setup. Lining up the smokes, Flash is about to overwhelm A.
Lots of nades. Lots of nades, looking for lots of space. Brokey puts one in between them.
They can't get away.
Not at all slowed down by the Mac 10. Amanek 10. Twists, however, continues to be a torrent. 11-1. Won't be finding any more. Amanek has silenced him. Cold Zera on his box. And he converts the first. More targets overwhelmed again by Nico. Amanek 3rd. Didn't check him. Puts the barrel in the spine. Oh dear, this one has gone awry. Carrigan looking to clutch up, but it's not to happen. Amanek with 4. Off the Mac 10, he gets them with the AWP. Well, I don't think you can easily replicate that. I don't think you're going to be saying, yeah, can we just do that again, Amanek?
Through the molly right to take down Brokey on that Arch side, and that was the key, because as soon as Brokey falls, Arch is a problem. Twist is stuck between a rock and a hard place, looking the wrong way. And Amanek with all the impact, so... It's not a round I think we'll see again.
Wow.
It's a big round indeed, and that is all off of Amanek. You had Brokey, who was the hero in the last round with those 2 quick flicks towards top of mid. This time he gets pantsed, and that's a round. So 6-2, and a timeout taken from G2 again. So the set execute worked. Now they've got an AWP on the T side, not somewhere where it is easy for primary AWPers. Now we have Nico stepping into that role. We'll have to take a look at how he's able to apply the trade. But this is it, yeah, running through the molly. Amanek understands if they can catch Brokey there, that's the Arch player dead. That's an avenue for them to siphon onto the site. And that's all Amanek. No 2 ways about it. Timeout gives FaZe a chance to talk as well. Carrigan into an SMG. Rifles for everybody else. Brokey back onto the big green. Three players, top Banana again. That's a bit shy, doesn't quite do the damage.
Oh, he's so dead. So dead. Double flash. Rain can't turn them all. Had no support as well. Isolated by forcing him back. The nades, the mollies, they both achieved the same goal. Okay, step 1 achieved. G2 have full Banana info. Throwing out the aggressive push. Carrigan, what are you doing? He got the frag.
That's the bomb.
It's info. Surely a dead man walking.
Oh, Carrigan.
He's being pushed over the smoke. Jax converts. Brokey, surely a dead man as well. No. Using the smoke to escape. Whoa, a wild round now.
I know there's one more on B, right? And it is the AWP. They can set up a set piece here, G2, and overwhelm. But Cold's got something to say. Hunter goes down. Now we find ourselves in a 3-on-3.
Surely Twist is thinking about the rotate as more utility gets thrown towards Brokey. He is on his way. Flashed off, tucks in, and on the repeat, Amanek delivers more impact. That spells trouble now. They can plan a save.
Has to be a save. There's no way in.
Smoke will at least threaten the potential for the retake. Advances up. Recovers only a flashbang. Twist is looking very rigid right now. He wants to give it a go. At least contain them. Get on cold. 2 on site. And they double swing to find Amanek. They are going for it. Nico might deny it though. And just like that, G2 post their 3rd. Nice work. Everyone's taking it in turns as to have their moment in the spotlight. This time it's Jax with a triple kill. Nexa yet to frag. Worth highlighting him being often considered a leader that can do both. Going to be an integral component to get set up. Speaking of leaders and fragging, Carrigan, what a weird turn of events this was. Is this just a product of a leader doing what he needs his team to be doing?
Yeah, they needed some info, right? And he had that SMG, so swinging out without a flash, trying to catch them off guard. He did a lot, but just was not enough. And Brokey's had a couple of misses in the last few rounds that have enabled G2 to push into the gaps that he's meant to be covering.
I like this boost. It's good for catching them off guard on these mid pushes. Unlikely to be seeing anything like that early, though, and even potentially lose Rain to a wallbang if he's not careful. He's committed to this, so if Nico happens to put one into the board, Rain is dead. In fact, he's dead anyway. Here we go. Has to show himself, and no slouch on the quick reacts from Jax.
Some problems here for FaZe, right? Because they have been stacking these 3 players over towards B. This one should be dealt with. There aren't too many dramas here, just USPs and CZ, Deagle left, that's it. But these gambles from FaZe, or maybe reads from FaZe as opposed to gambles, have been good, right? They've had 3 players on B when they've needed it, but they're not winning the fights. There's 2 rounds now, one where Brokey was tucked in towards back oranges, or dark spot emo. He missed a shot there on their entry, and the other one where he was left alone. If he gets a kill, maybe that changes the outcome of the rounds here. So FaZe just struggling to trade out efficiently. Another one falls. Carrigan hits the dirt as well. It's just twisted Brokey to find both over towards A, top mid still. So bomb will get planted. G2 are just really taking their time here. Don't want to risk anything, and that's great to see. Nico's going to drop that bomb. You planted, he says, as Nexa has found his first kill. And Brokey didn't have a gun there for a second. He's found his deagle. 40 seconds. What can you do with 40 seconds? I think it's a longer period of time than people give it credit for.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
I reckon you could half brush your teeth in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
You need to brush them for 2 minutes.
That's the magic number.
I'm not sure if that's still the case.
What, you think the science has changed?
Maybe it's longer now.
Probably. Oh, not even going to give him a chance. Amanek leading the way as he finds another 2, puts him at the top of the scoreboard at 8. G2 are completely back into the competition here. It was a 6-1 scoreline, now completely nullified into just a 2-round gap. CTs are going to have to make a couple of sacrifices here. Absence of kits, absence of majority of their incendiaries. Yeah. So this is where FaZe Clan are going to have to win their duels. You were highlighting that that's been an issue.
Dragon's pushing again. He did this before to great success.
He did. And he does swing across for pressure.
Ready for it.
Nexa ready and waiting. Shuts down the leader. Pressure. Look at this. Hunter taking a huge gap, and he's adjusted into Rain. Such a pixel gap. Just his head visible above the hay bales. Now they're into A. Brokey trying to catch this hard shot. It's a very elusive Nexa. The bomb's already down.
This needs to be a save. FaZe need to start saving these. They've gone for a couple that maybe they should have kept their head down on to wrangle back control of the economy, but now 3-on-4, bomb down, A given up. Has to be that save.
That was such a quick reaction from Hunter.
Yeah, I can't believe he grabbed that kill now. Screws open the A bomb site. Bomb goes down, and look at that. Right now, this map has been turned on its head. G2 have done enough, I think, on this T side to give themselves that buffer when they switch on over. Anything they get from this point, in my mind, is gravy.
They got the confidence back.
So FaZe, with that money that's starting to build now, the 2,900 loss bonus coming in, there could be a drop. Like Cole can drop a gun. You could probably get something out of Twist Bank balance as well. So they could buy in with rifles here to bolster the saved weaponry, and we can see that happening right in front of us. So at this point, something needs to change. FaZe need to start stringing some rounds together, because right now, the last 4 on the trot have been all G2 Esports. It looks like it's a partial investment here, so it's not the full drop right now. It's going to be 2 MP9s and then the saved gun. So FaZe will be able to buy again with the max loss bonus in the next round, but if they can pick this one up, even better.
Okay, let's see what the adjustment will be. Nico takes the initial info.
So no Brokey has an AWP. So on these type of rounds, you kind of want to find where the big guns are. That's if you're not expecting the force buy behind it. So it's scary no matter what. Really just taking their time. As FaZe have mounted up for a bit of a boost here on porch side. coldzera on the balcony. Bullet from Nico through the boards, well, through the half wall. Front sight smoke lined up, just trying to bait out whatever reaction they can from these B defenders.
And it works.
Yeah, he drops his smoke, so that's with a minute on the clock.
Nex is going to park himself in order to sell it further, keep the feet planted of their B defenders. Twists has been great when tested on A. He's got Cold boosted up as support. And Twist will be there in time to get at least relay info regarding Long. Cold holds his nerve as the flashes come in.
Two-man A defense.
30 seconds.
This is backwards.
Yeah, this is going to hurt. Cold would have to have a hero moment. He's responsible for so many angles now, trying to hold balcony. Short arrives. And Nico's ready for Twist. Just like that, G2 Esports take another slice out of FaZe.
Yeah, Brokey needs to save that AWP. The MP9s can get involved as Nex gets this bomb down, but Brokey needs to tuck tail and hide. 6-6 will surely be on the scoreboard 40 seconds time from now. Another one of these situations where it's FaZe just waiting out the timer, waiting out the clock. And G2, I want to speak to the discipline that they're currently playing with. They have such sharp tools, right? We know the aim of Hunter. We know the aim of Nico. You might even get to see it in a second here because Karrigan's getting a bit too inquisitive. But they're not just relying on their aim, right? They're using their aim as a tool to get them in position. Oh, hello. Oh, the TK. Hunter takes down Nexa. Amanek will get the kill. Denies Karrigan the frag.
Yeah, no cash for you.
No extra money.
Rain's trying to be the Dossier X-God here with the MP9. He could
wild spray, here we
go for the wildest spray. That's 2 frags there. That'll work. That'll work nicely. Where's the AWP? Amanek solves the mystery and recovers it. But look at the cash. I mean,
yes,
Nico's just...
K.
He's probably just grateful, to be honest. Like, yeah, I had max money, thanks.
Trying to make him so the reinvestment's actually worth something here. But this is great stuff, right? They're walking around obviously very confident in the jewels that they're taking here, FaZe. And then they're set up to deal with this, right? They're not chasing, they're not giving away, they're not overextending. They're just getting the rounds on the board, and round after round, we now find ourselves at 6-6. This is G2's map pick. FaZe could do themselves a favor here by picking up the half win. That will require 8.
Okay, a little bit more pressure on them with Banana this time. A deep smoke. Haven't seen that.
That was a very quick molly in exchange. We know Karrigan loves to push down to logs, and they're going quickly onto A here, Alex.
They really are. They're bursting in. coldzera will barely be there in time. Look at Amanek just holding W. The smokes have bloomed, and look at them go. They're accelerating. The flash could catch them. Oh, and already Brokey has found one. Trying to slow him down. It's Brokey. Oh, the adaptive warping up and down. No issues. Just swings between the graveyard angles. And only Nico remains. Brokey again delivers for FaZe. And coldzera is going to put the cherry on top. He delivers between the two of them. They make all 5. And a crucial round. Chad was highlighting, got to win the half. And they take the first step in doing so.
It felt to me like G2 were waiting for that level of banana aggression the entire game. Because as soon as they saw the aggressive nades coming down and they thought that Karrigan or Rain were pushing for info, they were immediately pouncing onto this A site. You can see that smoke there just to the left of Brokey. That's meant to deny the vision of Pit as they wrap around somewhere where Twist has punished them from. But Brokey just picking up, down, left, right, gets it done. He's the highest rated player, or was the highest rated player for FaZe in this group so far.
Interesting insight coming in from YNK's Twitter as well, just talking about Cold's calling on the CT side of Inferno. He's a big voice in the team on this defense from FaZe. And so far, so good. If they want to take it to 3. Karrigan, however, making things difficult for Jax. Gives the early man advantage over to the aforementioned FaZe.
I feel that if GT just go for one of these B pieces, they've had success in trading out. So everyone corralling themselves now back towards Banana. On the radar, all those little orange dots making their way up. Join their team. The utility is good to do so. Smokes are plenty. They have mollies for the site. The flashes could be good too. And Karrigan, well, he's poshed a bit forward here. We'll need Rain to help bail him out. Or that coldzera in the back of sight.
This is weird. I think they both want to throw their nade from the same spot. Okay. Well, the util is thrown towards B. Not a step is heard. Rain soft rotate through Speedway. 10 seconds on the fade. Karrigan, you're going to be sitting in the open if you're not too careful. Opts back to CT. Hunter will smoke it. And Nico's molly may be the key.
Oh, huge gap.
Yeah. Rain's got the flash ready. He plans to swing on this, looking for damage, looking for destruction. That's the flash now. Carrigan to swing out. The spray is there. Hunter so low off that exchange.
Oh no, Rain
missing his shots, does find the orb, can't transfer immediately, but Cold can. Amanek can't pick up the pieces. There's just too damn many of them. And so the half is won. FaZe do take 8 and have plenty of cash to push for 9.
Can't believe we sit in a gap in the CT smoke. You know, like it shouldn't be there, right? Like the fact that we're getting a gap in the CT smoke, one of the most commonly thrown smokes in all of Inferno right there, that enabled FaZe a bit of extra info, gave them a chance. It was all cold towards the back of the site. Money is good for G2. At least they get the buy on run boost mid. Brokey has a chance for an opening here. There's no push down this time. Doesn't even get any info at all.
Ooh, Rain's got info. Got it by the shed load. Can see very alert for the potentials of Carrigan. He's tried that twice, the push down mid. It's been held and contained for now. This is a crucial round. Imagine that extending that lead to 9. You're 7 rounds required. Once you get to that T side. Comes 6, so. Fake flash out the door. And Banana tested. Carrigan's fallen. That's a big problem. And they know the CTs will have to react to that loss of control.
They have to maintain some info here, FaZe. Looks like top mid, Cold Zero peeking in from that. Make it Brokey peeking in from that arch side. He's going to be smoked back, but he will need to contest and fight. 2 of them locked towards the back of B. This A defense right here for FaZe is going to be tested.
Yeah, Brokey's been the hero previously, but got Cold Zero in support. Completely detached. They won't be able to directly trade off of one another, and it seems...
Oh, they're gambling B. Mid was still spotted clear, so they've heavy rotated now. Completely faked.
Yeah, dropping all their B util. It's only Cold Zero, dude. It could ruin it all. It just need 4 kills, and already finds the first. Jacks his head, rolls Hunter immediately. Reacts accordingly. And just like that, the round falls away. FaZe rotating in through CT spawn, and already they find Nexa in library. It's the final round. You may as well give it all she's got. Playing spoiler is Nico. On the contact of his teammates, it seems it's Nexa and Hunter to be the early warning system. Great shot from Rain. He's actually opened up the push from short. But the quick trades are there. Twist with another. Brokey provides. It's only Nexa. Time is sensitive. They'll check the corner. Oh, and they lined up for him. If Twist can get his ass on the bomb, I think his fingers are fast enough. Quickly cutting the wires. Yellow wire. Okay. FaZe 9. 6th to G2. Map 2 of this series. And it's damn close. We'll be separating these two after the break.
sword. Yes.
FaZe Clan do manage to steal away the final few rounds of play in map 2 of this series. It's Group B, ladies and gentlemen, ESL Pro League's 13th season, and Group B a lot less clear-cut than our first. It was so easy. We had the best team, then the second best team, then the third. Well, at this point in time, on Group B, it is all up for debate. The only certainty is that MOUZ have left it to fate. Everyone else still controls their own destiny. One expert believes G2 has already got a leg up in the series, and rightfully so, 1-0 up, in fact. But this pistol could put double digits early on the board for the T's. What a shot! Hunter has found 2 in quick succession, 1 clip of the CZ, and he's about to destabilize the entire pistol approach. Look at the space he's taking. He's hunting Karrigan next. He's got another victim on a silver platter waiting for him and tapping away. That's 3. That's why you give him the CZ. That's why Apartments is safe. And he'll steal a Glock because he's run out of bullets elsewhere.
His name is Hunter, so makes a bit of sense. Rain with all the work to do here. Sure, he's got the P250, but 3 players, come on now.
Yeah, I think this might just be a little bit of a cup half empty type situation.
Oh, I would hate this. The plant is so unlikely. Yeah, not going to happen. Jax gets the final 2 kills, Cold and Rain fall, and it is all Hunter again. Now, if you missed Nuke, he was a monster over there. 30+ frags. Impact on the pistol, setting himself up for a strong CT side and setting G2 up with a chance here to tie things up.
Like, he is pre-aiming the people jumping across the apartment. That's the angle.
This is becoming so common now, this CZ on Inferno. You either see a top banana behind that half wall, or we saw Brokey even on the CT pistol of FaZe operating with that close hold. So we're seeing it a lot. FaZe will force in with the Deagles. Now, the reason I say that G2 can tie things up, if they convert with these 4 MP9s and M4, then, well, they should get a freebie going into round number 18. Karrigan between the molly. Hot toes, hot toes.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Yeah, but it does mean it's completely unguarded, and they'll take that control back. Karrigan, so low to that spray. He doesn't fall. They don't have the knowledge as to how low he may be.
Pressure arch side here, so that smoke fell very deep. I'm not sure if it was misthrown or maybe they want him to play in front of it. That does not look right whatsoever. Well, Hunter's in again. More aggression. Hunter with the MP9 this time. Twist goes down. 4v5.
Yeah, already. They got 4 CTs here at A. They were ready to fight you away. Every jiggle you take, you lose a little more health. Hunter, quick to react. And as info is denied on one side of mid, Hunter seizes it back. And with their powers combined, it's Amanek and Hunter to completely rock FaZe's world. As you discussed, this was Armor Kev. Armor Kev? Let me try again. Deagle Kev. Deagle Armor. And it's finished off as easy as that.
Well, you know, one of the things I loved about G2 when this roster first came together, that was even before Nico had joined the team. Actually, maybe not after they first came together, maybe about 6 months into it, was how they were so transitional and moving around on their CT sides, constantly picking short, picking long. And it's not just about going for fights and looking for kills. It's about how you set it up, right? They always had like cool smokes. I remember we did a skybox segment where they would throw a deeper mid smoke from spawn. They would highlight that. They'd throw these deep mid nades down mid. There was a lot of different looks from G2 and approaches. Just the other day when watching their Inferno, they were loving a flash over second mid, and whoever had a good spawn just picking and fighting into ult middle. So I want to see if that's a recurring theme here today. FaZe are probably willing to stand and fight with that one. Mid smoked off up behind it. This is going to be a slaughter, Alex. Close your eyes.
Okay, Amanek here to farm some cash. Only gets 1 injection of 600. It's going to be Hunter, long range, lovely burst fire against the unarmored adversaries. There's a 1, and that's done. Jax confirms it. G2 completely equalized. They have leveled the playing field. And at, what, 2 frags in response so far from the FaZe Clan boys over the course of those 3 rounds.
Keep your eyes on this aggression, really. I feel it's going to come in. I feel G2 want to keep taking the fight, right? They did on their CT side of Nuke, first gun round push lobby. First gun round here, CT side Inferno. Maybe we'll have a similar feel about it. Amanek onto the primary ult for the CT side.
That is not letting Carrigan get his full game plan out and operational.
There's the aggression.
You called it, Chad. Jax set up, and oh, it's a massacre. They have their nades out. Brokey's next on his list and is found eventually. Double kill for G2. Eventually silenced, but job done. Mission accomplished. Chill out. Twist is so sharp for FaZe Clan.
Oh, Rain has to fight. No man's land right now.
Found a little bit of a safe haven in that respect. He'll smoke off coffins to try and find these jewels. Nice trade. Twists does deliver. Trying to find impact as best he can. His utility will force Amanek out. And this is coldzera's chance to perhaps try and ply his trade towards A.
1 kill, that's all they need.
Yeah, it's on Cold. Twist arriving shortly. And Hunter exposed to apartments. Amanek is still considering the potential. They don't have any info, but if he opts to throw the smoke, Hunter, he hears this, he knows this is coming. And they're coming straight out. I think they spotted him. Perfect. Just before his vision's restored, the bomb can go down, and they are making a round out of this. Turning it around. What a combo. Perhaps a new one to start discussing. coldzera and Twists. Both have found bloodshed so far, but this to turn it on its head completely. It was a 3 versus 5 after Jax's double. Missed smoke. coldzera's just holding the passive line on the cross, and that's a lot of responsibility. Twists tucked in. It's Cold. Draws their attention, but he hasn't hit the shots necessary. Just needs 2, and that's enough. Twists clean as you like. Get out of here. He's done with you. FaZe Clan will take 10 off the back of coldzera and Twist. What a turnaround.
Wow, that was a lot of aggression from G2 early again. Jax got a double kill down mid. That was a 3-on-5, quickly turned into a 3-on-4 by Twists, who has 17 kills at that point.
Yeah, but he did it all. Like, he was the B presence, he was the A to finish, and just enough time off the clock that enabled Twist to bide his time. Big smile on his face. That's Russell Van Dulken.
20 for him now.
Magnificent.
Bit of a haul. coldzera up in the mix as well. Timeout call from G2 here. Now, they are making this one work. We can take a quick look at the buys. They're dropping guns across. Amanek onto the AWP. M4s are good. There'll be something on the ground for Hunter here. Utility will be the biggest problem. Now, they don't need a lot of utility to go for that second mid-aggression I was talking about, and currently with the best spawns over towards A. It looks like Nexa has a forward position. Amanek as well with the AWP. Maybe don't want to get that one up in Boiler Room. Could be more of a surprise with the AWP. You know, let him default across, see if Amanek can pick him and keep moving around the map, but they were going into a 2-3 spread. Very standard here. 2 over towards B, 3 over towards A.
Okay. Ooh. That
that
HE lands straight on his knees. Cuts him down to half.
Good position for Hunter with the CZ as well. Found a lot of impact with that on pistol. So up close and personal again, and they're going to deny mid control here.
Yeah, he can play anti-flash. Jax to respond to the initial cursory glance.
Definitely an A finish. Look at this, 2 apartments, 3 mid.
Well, G2 are in a prime position to rustle their jimmies a little here. And in comes a bouncy Mag-10. FaZe favored, Jax denies Twists, and it's all Nico with a double.
On 3.
Cold, a chance, a small one. Needs to find him through the smoke, and he has.
Open now.
This gets awkward. Amanek, the B defender, back to Arch. And Cold hasn't opted to go for the bomb. That's where Amanek's...
He's slipping through the smoke. He's going to play him.
Yes, this is such a play. The barrel will reveal his location. He's got him, booked him. But Amanek slithers away. And coldzera commits. He has such an easy time. That's 3. coldzera turns it around and clutches up. FaZe given 2 chances. And posting big rounds. First Twist, now coldzera.
Oh dear, G2's bank has just been emptied, and this is all off of what was looking like an A-heavy stack.
Finds the first immediately, and they're straight through the smoke.
Oh,
Nico
dear.
booked. Amanek even more so.
Looking like a plum. So tunnel vision finds a perfect timing, even get a bit of a grin out of the Brazilian. 11-9. And as I mentioned, bank is ruined for G2. This is FaZe's chance to seal up 12.
Whoa.
You're looking very good for that 13. And then they're only a stone's throw away from closing out map number 2. And I really want to see G2 versus FaZe on Mirage. I'm not going to lie. Both of these teams have been picking it. Both of these teams look comfortable on it. Just think about all the nuances of what they're going to know about each other on a map like Mirage.
Yeah, I mean, we say everyone knows everything, right? But when you've got two specialists, I imagine it's going to be a very intriguing show.
Intimate feel to it indeed. Now, it will just be these upgraded, well, not upgraded USPs. They're just the USPs. Going to be some light util, a flash, and a smoke. So trying to make something of a round like this. And Carrigan will be onto a Mac 10 again, so he can poke and prod around.
At least everyone's going to learn the pop flash now.
Here you go, guys.
In case you hadn't.
Go to the coffins, aim at the antenna, hold mouse 1, release. Simple.
Ah.
Hey guys, they just flashed top banana. Let's go A. All right, boss.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Well, there is a bit of a race right now. FaZe don't actually know that they're in it because G2 hightailing it all the way back over through CT spawn. 3 players next to Nico, Amanek, all about to be on the scene and over towards Arch. Carrigan spotted 1.
Library deleted. There's more to be found. And a chance on that USP. He's getting info. He knows they're there. Nexa pulls a frag eventually out of the hat. Jax tapped away at in the smoke. He does go down. And so FaZe extend their lead. 2 rounds, crucial rounds converted in 1v1 scenarios. 1v3, of course, for Coldzera. And Twist turning around.
It's a 1-on-2, right? The Twist one?
The Twist was technically a 1v2 at the end, yeah.
Yeah, he got 4 kills. That was a great... Like, Twist, for me, it's crazy how he's just come into an international team, right? He's obviously a native English speaker. He just looks comfortable. Like, we always knew that he was a star player, but if you watched his... not demise, his downfall, his tapering off in Liquid, and the comments that he's made about it since, he obviously wasn't happy there, and that has a direct correlation to the amount of kills he's been getting, because he seems happy now, and he's putting on a lot of those headshots he's known for. It's not a stat I love, but when these players, you know, they have quite the high headshot percentage like Twist, it is remarkable to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think if anything, it's just a good indicator of crosshair placement.
Yeah. That Keeny Bean aim. Look, with the players who can keep it, we talk about it all the time when we're messing around playing games, but just being able to breathe in situations so you can focus on your crosshair, not get, you know, that nervy, shaky aim, flub some bullets. Just aim for the head as G2 aim to do exactly that. They purchased on in no defuse kit, Alex, and they only have 3 Molotovs to work with, so not a lot of utility for map control. And that's that deeper smoke I was just talking about earlier.
The power dynamic has fully shifted over the course of this start of the second half.
Yeah, the stuff they were doing 6 months ago is still relevant. G2 with that same maneuver, deeper mid-smoke, nade straight down the guts onto Brokey.
You throw that from spawn, right?
Yeah, it's a jump throw. They pulled it out when they had Kenny in the roster.
Ooh. Oh, they're running into it. The meat grinder is set up,
Huge.
and the meat grinder was into action. Twist flashed is the easiest frag Nico's got all game. Cold can try, and he can succeed, at least into the first. Makes it winnable, 1v2. Brokey, they know exactly where you are. He wants to hunt Mamanek now. He knows it's an isolated 1v1, hiding behind the box. Brokey, process of elimination, will start to consider it as an option. He's loud about this.
Got a better angle to work with now, but... oh, never mind. Dead.
Oh.
12-10.
Not.
This one is a back and forth affair, right? Money's still good for FaZe Clan to buy back in, but Rain and Twist are a little bit light on. This top mid hold is perfect. You can see anti-flash playing. They've got 3 players there. When you want to deny mid control, this is a great setup to go for, and G2 profit off of this one. Do FaZe really want to keep their foot on the gas with this? Because they could purchase. They can stay threatening with a buy. Second timeout used, giving G2 a chance to talk through their options as well. Guns being dropped. Hunter onto a UMP, Famas for Nexus. So you can see both teams are almost middle of the pack as far as money goes. If FaZe keep getting denied those bomb plants, G2 can really start taking control of the later stages of this second half. But if FaZe get in here with these pistols and get the bomb down, even if G2 win the round, I'm still worried about their money.
Okay. So concern for the finances. It isn't pretty. But that's not to be too much of an issue unless FaZe find early pressure.
4B.
Yeah, 4B. If you were to call something fast A here blindly, then you would certainly be on for a winner. How quickly will G2 rotate back in? They are going A. Nico confirms there's nothing top B, but Hunter has got the partnership with Amanek as they do look to bolster the numbers here on the first letter of the alphabet. They're in time. And the util's starting to be dropped. Here comes the commitment then. Nice response. G2 are in the right place now. Just got to not go down to the bouncy Tech 9s. Jackson Amanek have managed to pass that test and charges straight through the smoke. Trying to keep the chaos going as Amanek does hit every shot he takes. A double so far for the Frenchman.
Brokey's just baiting Cold in here.
And that element of surprise is gone. Oh, nice shot. Brokey needs one more to stay competitive. He's got plenty of chances. And just like that, it does come to a close. Some sidearm upgrades for the CTs, and Chad still concerned.
Yeah, it should be a little bit easier now. Denying that bomb going down means that FaZe aren't getting extra cash coming through on 3 players alive for G2. They can drop the weapons, but still threatening a FaZe at every moment here. You can see combined right now, we've got, 43 kills on Coldzera and Twist. Just need someone. Rain could step up with a double entry at some point. Carrigan finding some room. It's not going to take a lot to break G2 here. They don't even have an AWP in play. It's an SMG for Nexa. There's that deep smoke again. The nades just banking on down, not doing a lot of damage. Look how stifling that is.
It just feels really like you're taking more info.
Yeah.
You can't be set up behind it. Certainly wouldn't dare try and trifle with it. So just straight up buys you 15 seconds of mid control from spawn. You know what's going down? I don't even need to tell you. B to be tested. Pop flash for info. And Rain caught. Nice spray control just on the slither of the half wall. Divide and conquer the strategy, but FaZe have lost a crucial component. Rain down. 2 tucked into the site here. There is a small opportunity for Carrigan, shortly joined by Twists and Brokey, to make a path into the B site.
Carrigan's taking contact here. Nades are getting lined up. Exploding.
And in we go. Through the flames. Zamanek. Oh, he's caught out, but the trade is there from the flames. Nexa using the smoke to great success. They know where he could be. Spraying into the void. Oh, they heard that. New box. Presence. Coffins as well. Brokey, you've got the bomb there, Brokey. He does live. Now try to plant. The smokes will fade. There's so much pressure. Construction locked down. Twist flashed in. He does take that space and enables the plant. Chaotic 3v3 here. 2 from CT. Brokey, loud about it. Very low as well. The Fama should find him, and he does. Brings Hunter down to half. Twists has been a hero, as has Cold previously. Oh, he just looked away. Oh, but instead he might find Paul. Can't adjust in time. All onto Coldzera, and there's so much time. They both have kits. It's the cousins. He adjusts into the first and a quick response. G2 snatch a 12th in the dying stages, right down to the 1v1. Nico and Hunter just trading off of each other. Nico is heading to the bomb as well. Quick reactions. And I think that's enough. They finally win the war of attrition for control.
Yeah, FaZe may have to take another one of those partial investments there. If Twist, he doesn't look away, you consider what could happen. Holding down Coffins, gets to pivot, but it is the tiniest of details here, and you can see he must have got the shock of a lifetime. Jax just jumps up, immediately traded, and what's Cold meant to do? Knows that he'll lose control of the site. Nico immediately on the trade. And here's the partial investment, so roughly 2K, 1.5 left in the bank balance. FaZe are up against it. The T side, 3 on the trot now for G2. Late surge is all they need to close this one down and win a big 2-0 victory here.
It's so funny how quickly the power dynamic shifts.
They're going into a stack again. 3 players from G2 are here.
Read like a book. Nico. Double kill on the way in. Doesn't last much longer for the 2 of them. Nearly all 3. Hunter controls the spray. 13. G2 will seize control. Damn close here. Mirage is on the cards, should we require it. Let's see this one again, just holding down mouse one. He's got all the time in the world. That silencer as well, a lovely luxury when you are in a boosted position like that.
There's that mid smoke from Hunter getting thrown out again. So
does it land before they even get to have a look in? Like, yeah, before Rain's even up the ramp, it's smoked.
You can't pop flush through that like you would a deeper one, which you normally see CTs throwing, right? So, oh, they've already lobbed out a second.
Even re-smoke it.
That was very quick from Jax there. He's feeling under pressure, thinking they might pop through. That nade is it's okay.
All right, Tony the Tiger.
It looks good.
3-man early gamble, tucked in passive.
This is naughty, isn't it?
No. You don't see this too often. Not this early. It's 1 minute 20. How has Nexa got Carrigan's number like this?
I think because they're putting so much pressure on mid, they're hoping to thrust FaZe into this stack towards the B site. Look, they're not contesting for banana control at all. It's like, you want it? Execute B.
Come on in. Come on in.
See what we have in store.
Okay, well, this is a live puzzle being solved by 10 humans at once. So continue to enjoy it with us as Jax is tucked in on Boiler. And they are completely unannounced right now. He'll just have to be doing intermittent checks. You can see the little wiggle of the mouse. He'll have to... Oh, that's some steps. Dude, who's responsible for this? No one. He is just so convinced that Bedroom will look first.
He's so focused.
Oh, Nico just pips a gap. And Jax has actually got one. Rain found. They're collapsing. Brokey's trying to save them. That could have been the frag. Amanek in a lot of trouble. Coldzera swings out for one. Can't find the double instead. Bombs loose on Banana. Hunter has it under his control. The T's on A have got no time. This is over. As Dynamic, yeah, you've been found, but you have to plant. You can't find the frag, surely. You
have to finish B. I don't even know if there's time to get into the site.
I don't even know.
There's no time now.
Okay, this one's going to just peter out into a whimper.
Yeah, save those AKs, boys. You're going to need those. Even though the loss bonus now is completely maxed out for FaZe Clan. No plant again. It's going to deny them the opportunity to have everything they desire. Twist will pick up an AWP, but I'm not sure that's even the answer.
Timeout definitely required. Think this one through. Staring into the abyss now. G2 can certainly equip themselves with every bell, whistle, and nade they desire.
They don't have an answer for that mid smoke. You know, it's just that deep smoke that you could see they wanted to try and get close behind and pop through, but all that utility was dumped top mid from G2. Now, like I was saying, if it was a deeper mid smoke, what you see happening is you have your players go stand behind it or in it, and then you pop flash through and surprise the CTs, but they get that, what, extra meter and a half? That's all that they have extra, which seems to be enough to deny that more aggressive play. Now that they have the AWP on Brokey, though, he's not known to be the AWPer to go out and find you a pick. He's not going to run up Banana like Zywoo right now. That's where Rain and Carrigan need to put their bodies on the line. Because Cold and Twist have been great, but they need the opening kills to set them up. Smoke again. Jax has done it this time. There we go. Nice and deep. Second mid aggression. They're changing it up again.
Yeah, but this time, ooh, straight into Twists. Cold as well. The two turrets of FaZe Clan post up in second mid, and Apps is already laden with corpses.
Well, I wanted to see what would happen if they went for that aggressive maneuver. We got the answer very quickly. Clotheslined.
Yeah. Hunter, you know, he barely got his weapon out.
Nico's coming through the window. Second mid somewhere?
Just two of the best aimers in FaZe staring at windows.
Well, what do they have? They almost have 50 kills combined right now, Cold and Twist.
Yeah, look at those two.
Oh, G2 are gambling B. So if this continues the way it's going, Twist and Coldzera sent out as a fact-finding mission. Carrigan's #1 scouting party over towards A. If they go mid to B, then we have a couple of problems. But if they just try and finish on this A bomb site, we can see with the radar top left, it's completely open. Taking a look around arch side, so putting those feelers out. Twist will try and lurk the smoke. Coldzera worming through spawn. They're going to see all of this is clear as Rain's even cleared out top Banana. So no rush on this. Can throw one or two bodies away here, FaZe. Smokes towards spawn. That'll keep them planted on B. Rain now is going to confirm who's on the site and where. One towards new box. Still no more contact as the bomb is finishing A. Coldzera here to put them down.
So perfect. He arrives on CT spawn. Rain has managed to tuck in front of Emo. Like, this is two dead CTs.
Yeah, so...
They just don't know it. They just don't know it yet.
I think they're just completely faked. Yeah. Rain is still sitting here.
Next is going to... Watch him jump. Watch him jump. Oh!
Oh no, Rain!
Oh man. Well, they are losing their weapons on this one. The round certainly is FaZe's, but Cold is added to their list as his CT aggressions are silenced. Twists previously was all the way on A, but he has been dispatched on a little bit more of a hunt for bloodshed and financial damage.
Do you think he goes for it, or do you think he just stays here?
I think, let's have a look. He's got $400 in the bank balance. I think this is where he leaves it.
Yeah, I hope Nexus knows how lucky he is. Right in there, bloodlusted as soon as Nexus was spamming bullets towards spawn and couldn't convert. So a chance of taking away some guns has gone awry. His twists. Oh, okay. And they were both ready for it, right? You could see both of them had corners. So when that flash comes over, they could both just hide and not be seen and then re-pick together. So they were prepared for that maneuver. It is something we have seen G2 do. So good stuff there from FaZe. And this one, inseparable right now, 14-13 in favor of G2 Esports. Their map pick, timeout called. And this will be their last timeout.
It still freaks me out. It's like, you know, the Counter-Strike fan who existed 5 years ago that lives on inside of me, seeing Twists and coldzera holding second mid and Nico in a G2 jersey, Nexa and Hunter in the same roster as well. You know, there's been so many storylines that have now intersected with one another. And
Jax
Twists
coming back from the dead.
Yeah, that's another great point. Yeah, Jax has been fully reborn. He was hanging out in his tomb.
Karrigan demoted from in-game leading a FaZe, then begged to come back.
No,
to
they dispatched Indiana Jones. They were like, there's a sarcophagus somewhere with a really stylish Frenchman. If you could find him, bring him back up. Maybe, just maybe, G2 can finish this in 2.
This is the round, though.
It won't be going for any more funny business, though. I imagine the CT aggressive maneuvers are going to be kept a lit. Hang on, they're boosting over this. An alternative, a shorter smoke, so there's a line of sight, and he has got just enough vision over it for a frag. Goodbye, Karrigan. The leader of the pack, sent packing. I saw the sweatiest incendiary as well recently on Reddit, Chad. You throw it in between the door when you're holding balcony. Like you underhand it, look straight up, underhand it behind the door, and it looks to the T-lurk like there's a Molotov in balcony. It sounds like 1-2, but you can peek completely free on it.
Give you a bit of a cheese ball frag.
It's a cheese ball frag, but I mean, I'm in hot pursuit of anything I can find.
Oh, what about this one? Cold's about to get nutmegged here.
Nah. He's ready. He's ready. Oh, he looks away. Hunter gets the advantage as the smoke fades, and that's an AK upgrade and a second frag for the feed for G2. Here's another. Amanek pulls the trigger, trying to bait the shot. They do get space. It's Hunter on hay bales. Just 2 of them now.
Oh, Banana's being pushed too. They are locked in. They have to go towards A. Nexa and Nico have taken away any way to go to the other bomb site. So Brokey searching towards Arch. Twist needs to know that there is the opportunity for them to push behind him, and the 3 players on A, all they have to do is sit and wait.
Survive is essentially the notes. You can see Jax knows his job, stares at the floor, takes his hand off the mouse and keyboard. Twists. I mean, there isn't a way in. He could try and brute force it if he wants. A chance. Short-lived at that. Jax does come out of his hidey hole and draws enough blood to put 15 on the board for G2 Esports. 1 round away from taking a crucial win and putting themselves at 3 total for the time here at Pro League so far. A hotly contested group. Amanek's AWP, successful on the CT side. Does seem to be leaning that way. Amanek taking it on the CT-sided AWP duties.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. There's certain maps where Nico's going to do it. There's certain maps where he's not. It's not going to look at it like a ride or die AWP, but that smoke again deep. This is for the game here, G2. Just 1 more round needed.
Karrigan, he's giving it a go. He's giving it a good go. He's evaded a lot of the early utility. Okay, well, he's very, very content with the amount of damage he's taken, considering how much is thrown his way. It's a close game. FaZe, though, ready themselves for war. And this is a crucial duel. Looks like Nico comes out on top, successfully evades the early push and pressure on B. They don't have that info, but top mid is clear. Hunter reporting that live. Taking intermittent looks, just quick AD now might feel the scrutiny.
They're going through the smoke.
Through the short smoke. And the timing is so perfect. Hunter catches the bomb carrier. Only 3 remain. G2, 2 frags, 1 frag away from picking this series up in 2. coldzera stands, he fights, and he's delivered a pair of frags that makes it just a little bit more competitive. It's Hunter to deny, and FaZe Clan fall. G2 Esports convert it in 2 maps. That's all it takes. FaZe down in the pits of squalor and hype for G2.